Have you accidentally hit that NPC? I know I have, and it can really mess the game up for you in a lot of side quests. You accidentally hit R2 and smack that guy, and you know, you want to see if you can reset that quest. Well, good news, you can. Let me show you a couple things here. So, right here, there's a church called Church of Vows. And there's a big turtle in here. You can go talk to him, everything like that. But the Church of Vows also has another hidden meaning that you may not know just walking into this church. So there's an altar. You can step up to this altar and you can pretty much get your transgressions wiped away on some NPCs. Some you can, some you can't. If you've already killed them, sometimes you can't get it replaced. So this isn't a guarantee, but if you're early on in that quest line, there's a good chance that you can get it reset. So in order to use this altar, when you walk up to this altar, you're going to need what's called Celestial Dew. Now, there's only 7 locations of this in the entire game. So I do not recommend going around and just beating up NPCs. Now, these are the NPCs that are like mission givers, or like the ones that you're buying, you're buying stuff from, like the armored guy at the beginning of the game that gives you Ashes of War and stuff like that. Just little quest line where there's NPCs you can talk to, but also, you can kill them if you wanted to, and take their armor or whatever it may be. So you can go up and go to this church, and you can take one of those celestial dews, go to the altar, and get that forgiven. Like I said, it works on some NPCs. It does not work on all. So I don't recommend you hitting NPCs or killing NPCs in this game. If they're not an enemy right off, finish their quest line before you ever try to kill them. 9 times out of 10, every NPC in this game will die at some point, and you will get given whatever they have to take anyway. Do not kill NPCs in these types of games. Alright, without further ado, what you're going to need first and foremost is you're going to need access to Raya Lucaria Academy right here. Okay? Once you have access to that, well, actually, let's just do this, okay? So, in order to get access here, you're going to need to kill a dragon. Well, actually, sorry guys, let me back up. So, right here on this island, right next to Raya Lucaria, there's going to be a dragon. He's like right in this little cove area right here. And behind that dragon is the glintstone key that you will need to open the gates to this area. Now, you don't have to kill the dragon. All he's going to drop you is a dragon heart, and he is a really hard dragon to beat. I think I put out a video on him as well, so if you're looking for a video on how to beat this dragon, I should have one out for you guys to check out. But the key is on a dead sorcerer laying right behind him, and he is protecting that key. You can ride in there on Torrent, snatch the key, and ride out of there. Come back later game and beat him then. No big deal. He has no ties to any of this area. So, once you have the key, go ahead and travel up here. And you're going to try to get this grace right here. Or you can come from the other side. Either way, it's going to put you where we're going to go. So once you have the key and you're up here, this is where you're going to be at. This grace right here. Alright. Once again, you are wanting to be at the South Raya Lucaria gate. But you can access it from the other side if need be. Alright, so we're going to go up here. It's going to tell you to examine the seal. You're going to examine the seal. It's going to put you into this loading screen here, and when we load back in, I will show you where to go from there. While we're loading, I want you guys to maybe drop in the comments. Let me know what your favorite weapon in the game is, and maybe your favorite builds, or thinking about maybe going maybe towards the mage side on a new game plus. We'll see. Alright guys, so now that we are in here, what we're going to do is we are going to turn right around. This is the gate that we just came in. So you don't want to come up to it, and you do not want to examine the seal. What you're going to do instead is you're going to go ahead and grab Torrent, hop on Torrent, and you're going to ride past the seal. And we're going to go this direction. Now as we're heading this direction, okay, so you're going to see we're going to head this direction. Alright, so once you come in from the south gate, you turn right around, it's going to put you right here by the main gate. So like I said, as soon as we come in, we're going to turn right around, ride past the seal in this direction. I don't recommend you walk this because there's going to be a ton of wolves. I'm talking a ton, at least probably 20, not more. So there is no missable items here. Maybe some mushrooms if you don't already have 7 million of those like I do. More wolves. You are going to have a vendor right here. We'll go ahead and stop at him. Say hello. Hey, what's up, buddy?
It's been an age since how can I help?
Alright. Let's see what he has to purchase. I'll show you guys. Fingers. Got some imp ashes there if you don't already have that. Trina's lily. Eye of yellow. Stone sword keys. We've got blue cloth cowl. Looks like headpiece. Meteor bolts. Trina's arrows for sleep. Those are good. Favors cookbook. Lost ashes. So it looks like the whole blue cloth outfit is in here. Sacrificial twigs for not dropping your runes. And some other secrets that we can obtain for some locations. If you haven't been here yet, to the Frenzied Flame Village. Yeah. So a lot of good stuff to obtain here. I would definitely recommend grabbing any cookbooks that you can find. Alright. Without further ado, we're going to leave him. And we're going to be coming up on our location for our Celestial Dew. Here's our marker. Now, this dew is protected by a Bloodhound type character. So, give me 1 second. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. So you'll see him right there hanging. If you're not looking, you will not see him. He will drop down and he will mess you up. Looks like this guy's riding up for the same thing. So, right here, below him, you can see it right there. I'm pointing at it. That is your dew that you're going to try to obtain. Fortunately, you're going to have to take this guy out. Shouldn't be that big of a deal. If you are this far in the game, you should be able to kill this guy. He does move quick. I am going to use my throwing knives. As you guys know, I am a throwing knife junkie. So we are going to use our Nagakiba. Alright, go Got some white flesh off that guy. So we're going to head and knock him off. Let's get right up on him quick. So he'll probably be a little harder to kill for some of you starting out, but he does move like the Bloodhound. And he has a sword along with those claws, and he does mess you up pretty bad, I'm not gonna lie. Without further ado, let's go ahead. There is our first Celestial Dew. Okay? On top of this one, there is going to be 6 more locations in the game. They should not be that big of a deal to you. Let's go ahead and head back over here to the Church of Vows. They should not be that big of a deal to you because we're not going to hit NPCs after this video, right? Right. Alright, so now that we're over here at the Church of Vows, like I showed you before, over here to the east of Raya Lucaria, Church of Vows. Alright. Like I said, there's a turtle in here that you can speak to. He does offer you
Greetings. Do you need anything?
incantations and sorceries, as well as you can talk to him about Radigan, and you can also talk to him about Renala, and he gives you information on both. Your incantations be a blessings boon. I did bring a book to him, so you may or may not have some of those.
To share my knowledge with you.
After you get your Celestial Dew, you're going to come over here and talk to him.
Radigan once cleansed himself with Celestial Dew, repented his territorial aggressions, and swore his love to Renala. The Order of the Erdtree and the fate of the moon were conjoined, and all the wounds of war forgiven. This miracle blesses the Church to this day, and so you need only follow Radigan's example to restore any bond, however strained or severed, to its rightful state of harmony.
Okay, so like I said, you have your incantations here, blessings boon, and you got some good glintstone stuff here as well. They are a little bit expensive.
To experience
We'll go ahead and
miracle, kneel in the basin
clear out his
and cleanse
dialogue.
yourself with Celestial Dew. Absolution will be yours. Any bond, no matter how strained or even severed, will be put to rights.
Okay, make sure we clear out his dialogue all the way.
The miracle rooted in these grounds will once again mend the world. And this time, its bounty will not be squandered. If you would be Elden Lord, tarnished, I hope that you too will share my faith.
Alright, now that we have ran through his dialogue, we'll talk about his miracle.
Kneel in the basin at the back.
It's going to tell you
and
how to
cleanse
use it.
yourself with Celestial Dew. Absolution will be yours. Any bond, no matter how.
Alright guys, and you can talk to him about Radigan. I already have. I'll leave that to you guys to experience for yourself. So we're going to go ahead and leave him. And he tells us to come back here to the basin. Okay. Once you have the dew, you can atone your sins. We're going to use our Celestial Dew to receive Absolution. Yes. Our sins are absolved, guys. Any NPC that you've accidentally hit, killed, anything like that should now be reestablished so that you can complete that quest line. With that said, that's it, guys. Another one down. If you guys have any questions, comments, anything about the gear I'm using, wearing, or anything I've showed you in this video, please ask in the comments below. I will be in touch with you very shortly after. The Evil Rogue out.